All right, everyone, welcome to In the Zone, National Flood Experts Project Spotlight Series. I'm here today with Naresh Ramarathnam of QRST Properties. Naresh, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, DJ. It's a pleasure.
So our companies have worked together now for quite some time. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about yourself and QRST Properties to get us started.
A little bit about myself. I've been a CFO for QRST Properties for a little over 13 years now, and really enjoyed my stay here. And I think a little over a year and a half to 2 years, my boss actually came to me and wanted to find out how we could save money on flood insurance. And he said, we need to start getting a LOMA. And at that point in time, I was not that familiar with LOMAs. And that's when I Googled flood insurance saving and LOMA. And then sure enough, the first company that shows up is National Flood. Then I called up and was put in touch with Vanessa, and she has saved us a tremendous amount of money, and it really truly has been wonderful. And every time I've actually called Vanessa, she's always given me all the right answers, told me how much money that she could save us, and she saved us on the portfolio itself. She saved us close to about $75,000 to $80,000.
Yeah, I see that we've done, it looks like about 7 projects together. And
Correct.
There's a few in particular that I thought we'd talk about. We had a case in the past where, we had a really tight renewal date coming up, and I believe we put one of our engineers on a plane the next day to head up to the East Coast. So how would you characterize, that experience, working with us?
It was phenomenal. I mean, believe it or not, I told Vanessa, I said, she was always up to the challenge. Whenever I've thrown anything at her, she's always come back and always delivered on time. And it was a very tight schedule. And I think it was a turnaround of almost 3 or 4 days. And she said, Naresh, unfortunately, I have to send an engineer right away on a plane to this place, and we need to get this done. And I'm hoping and praying that it'll all get done, but let's hope and see if it happens. And sure enough, she delivered way ahead of schedule too. So we were very impressed.
We like to take action when action is required. 75,000 annual savings, that's a fantastic impact. So from a CFO's perspective, how would you describe the type of impact that's having for you all as a business?
It is huge, irrespective of whether we're getting a LOMA on a lot of our properties, or whether it's changing the elevation, getting a new elevation certificate for the properties. In a lot of instances, as I said, in a lot of our instances, that's happened. In certain instances, when we got the LOMA, obviously we saved a lot more money in those instances. And in some of the properties, like in one property that we have in Rahway, we saved close to $15,000 on an annual basis, where our premium was almost $24,000. And you folks really came out and saved us a lot of money over there, where it got reduced to I believe it was almost $3,000 or $4,000 on an annual basis. And it's huge savings overall. And I can't keep saying enough about this, but your company has just been phenomenal. And Vanessa, for sure, she is just my go-to person to save money.
Yeah, the review process is a lot of fun. We don't know what we're going to find when we go into it. And, across the 7 properties, I know we've had a variety of different solutions with, improving the rating of the policy, and then with the letter of map amendments also as well. So for other companies like yours that have properties in flood zones, looking to save money, what type of advice would you give, to those other operators or other CFOs?
My biggest advice would be to reach out to National Flood to see how you folks can save money. And I know you guys have been tremendous for us. You've saved us a boatload of money. And as and when, and this is another best part too with you folks, is every time I've gone out to Vanessa and just said hey, Vanessa, can you folks tell me if this is in a flood zone? And you folks don't charge me money for those small little things, and just say hey, let me go look it up. I'll call you back, or if she's on the phone, she'll call me back, or if she's readily available, if depending on the website and how fast the FEMA website can go, she's just been phenomenal. And I definitely would highly recommend going to National Flood and going to you folks. And it is the best answer and best solution for us. And I highly recommend every company to reach out to you guys. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to give me a call. I'll definitely give you instances after instances how you folks have saved us money.
Well, we appreciate the partnership and the support, and thank you again for being here today. And hopefully there'll be, other acquisitions and things we'll be able to help add you guys some value in the future.
Absolutely, DJ. Looking forward to working with you guys. Thanks.
Thank you.